And we begin.
Alrighty, now talk to the
You can
coin.
do this, Bilbo. You are the bravest of us all.
See, this is why I like Bolly.
You've come a long way, Hobbit. I didn't think you had it in you. Be careful down there.
At least Glowing's honest.
If anyone can do it, it's you, Bilbo. You're the finest burglar in the business.
Oh, I'm feeling better already.
Remember, stay away from his wings, and claws, and tail, and mouth.
I'll tell you that, just stay away.
I'm quaking in my boots. Truly, I don't know how you're going to do it.
Use that ring of yours, Baggins. You'll need all the help you can get.
Whatever you do, don't look him in the eyes. You could fall under his dragon spell.
Reverence!
Be careful, Bilbo. Dragons are not to be underestimated.
It's time for serious work. Good luck to you.
Just thinking of that dragon makes me lose my appetite.
And we already talked to Thor, right?
I think he said something different though.
Yeah. Just so we don't have to go back to the last level in case I do something stupid. As usual. Guess what, guys? We're already
You must
saving.
enter the dragon's lair.
Yeah.
Bring
sorry.
me.
The golden cup of...
Ooh, this is cool. It's very dwarven.
Say so. I call it very, very not straight down into the side of the mountain like in the book. Anyway.
More of this.
We interrupt this scheduled awesomeness to bring you this important save screen. Atmosphere time. I hope.
So I don't have to stealth, do I?
Well, now you're in for it at last, Bilbo Baggins. There sleeps Smaug the Magnificent. If ever I am to prove my worth as a burglar, it is now.
Oh, of course the cup's like right there in space, right? Yup, right there.
Smaug. And Thorin's golden cup is right underneath his nose.
Alright, so... Smaug's the latest meter. When Smaug is fully alert, he'll wake up.
Every step you take does wake him up a bit.
So...
No, you can hop your way through this. In fact, it won't make much of a difference. Just don't stand on the coins. This is your latest noisy leaves. Bottom line is you're going to have to partially wake him up at all times in order to make it pretty far.
Oh, where do I go?
There's a
Oh,
chain.
there's a chain.
This is some of the better platforming in the game.
Oh, God. Oh!
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet, yo. But yeah, this seriously is a good portion of the game. I'm very glad that they put a decent amount of effort into this.
Ooh. Oh, I don't like this.
I love this. This is such a great section. I think actually what I love about it is this actually looks pretty convincing that, yeah, I can see this being the desolation of the Grand Hall, you know?
Where to now? Down?
Yeah.
Hold it.
Who is your friend? And so is son?
So Smaug's alertness does go down.
Yep.
Oh!
But the only unrealistic thing about Smaug's alertness meter is that if you just stand on the coins, he will wake up. Like, if you get on the coins, get off them immediately. But he will wake up, even if you're like, you've got one foot on a coin and you're not moving, he'll just keep getting more and more alert.
I'd better not walk on those gold coins. Too much noise and old Smaug will roast me.
So as the blue suggests, you need to get up. You can always push it. No, it's fine. You only really have to worry when it gets about halfway up. Like there.
Oh, I thought you said he was badly animated.
No. It was just more entertaining to write that in the description. I think his animation is actually pretty good. Well, it depends.
Go down all the way.
In this scene, it's amazing. Later, in the cutscenes, oh yeah. So what I don't understand, and this is, I'll bring that up later. If I forget, just remind me of the silly pennies. Not over there. Don't bother. I'm gonna go there. Time to shandle up.
So what isn't the chain bother?
Convenience. Again, I really love the setup of this room. Definitely my favorite chapter of the game. I only say
Isn't
badly.
the cup on the gold?
What?
The cup.
Well, yes, it is. You're very right.
Oh, what's with this camera angle?
Let's go down. Have no fear. You're only trying to steal a cup right in the nose of a giant dragon.
I don't like this.
Come on, Minor, you've come this far.
Oh. Ring. Use the ring.
Yeah, why isn't he using the ring?
I've never closed my eyes.
Get out of there. Get out of, not that way. That's not the way to get out of there.
Oh. Eve.
That's the badly animated part. Now where were we? Alright, straight away. You enjoying yourself? Flipping? And I know I've said it before, but as far as voice acting goes, that snore is so well done. Wow, I'm running out of praises to sing this game.
Yeah, I hope you know that I'm getting hundreds of horrible ideas for D&D games.
Oh dear.
And if you ever show up for a meet, you'll be doomed.
Oh well, second half of your vengeance, since I'm gonna enjoy whatever game you're sending my way. Oh dear.
Great, so I can just go down to the bottom.
Yep. Cutscene.
The tension here is ridiculous.
It's well done. This would be the chapter I would show people to say this game is actually pretty good. The rest of the game kind of destroys that point, but hey, this chapter.
I've never closed my eyes. Just Keep your eye on his eye at all times.
Actually, I'll say it. This game's not bad. It's mediocre. Very, very mediocre. But it's not bad.
Alright, so where am I going now?
Follow the blue.
Blue's over there?
Yep.
This way, right?
Yeah.
Should be able to make that jump.
Yep. No need for stick. Even if you don't, just jump. You're fine.
That way or
Follow the blue.
that way? Oh, so I'm back here.
Okay. Of course, this is only the first step. This is actually one of those chapters that's really neat because you touched his tail. And it's also really neat because it's got this neat duality where, you know, it's a pretty in-depth chapter. And on top of that, it's an in-depth chapter for 100% completionists. So it's not like it's just... There might be another way you can get out.
Where?
Get on that chain.
What chain?
Get on right there.
There?
When the tail goes up, get on the chain. Close enough. Okay, you're gonna want to head over to where that brown chest is, or just jump straight from there. Okay. Head up, as in straight. Turn left. Jump, jump. Jump down to where the blue is. Done.
Continue following blue?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a load off your back.
My favorite cup.
Thieves! Fire! Murder! This is indeed the cup of my grandfather. Bilbo has courage and resource far exceeding his size, and good luck far exceeding the usual allowance. All of our trials have led to this moment. Now we slay the dragon Smaug, and our whole
No.
treasure regain.
And how do we do that? You have no plan. Well, every worm has his weak spot, as my father used to say. Though, not from personal experience. Well, I suppose I could have a look. I do have this ring, after all. I'll creep down to the dragon's lair and see what I can see.
Excellent plan, Bilbo. Good luck.
Well, I faced the dragon once. Of course it can't be that bad to face him a second time. Getting his stick ready, just in case the dragon decides to attack.
I'll fend him off with my stick.
What if he would breathe fire on you?
The stick can handle it.
Thief. I smell you and I feel your air. Come into the light, where I can get a look at you.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh my.
Oh my. So the room layout's changed a bit. Because magic. So now you've got two things to worry about. One, Smaug's seen you. 2.
Where is Smaug?
You can't see him with your ring on, but he's right there.
I might be able to find a weak spot if I could just get high enough to get a good look at him. If I keep the ring on, perhaps he won't see me.
So basically, we have to get up to there.
Yep. Have fun. So if Smaug sees you, his meter jumps immediately to totally alert. However, he's also aware of your presence if you make too much noise. So you also can't make him alert in that sense. And it's actually a little bit more sensitive than it was before too, so that stepping on the coins may as well spell your death at this point. Have fun. But yeah, you don't really have to worry about tiptoeing around. He's not that sensitive. Just get out of his line of sight.
How? Where?
Not that way. Okay, you can, yeah, right here's good. Recharge the leg.
You know,
But you'll notice that his head is actually always going to look in the direction of where you are. Until you're right underneath him, which you're gonna have to.
I like dragons a lot more. I mean, giants a lot more than dragons.
I'll take that bet. Go that way.
To follow the blue?
Yep, follow blue.
Follow the blue road. Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll just type. There we go. I love when he starts spitting out threats, which will happen eventually.
So where to now? Over
Follow
there?
blue. Yep. The blue kind of takes a small amount of tension out of this, but whatever.
Run and hide all you like.
Okay, yeah, I totally take it back. He is really well animated. Better animated than Bilbo, anyway. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. You could just get on the chain at that point.
You will not escape this place, burglar.
So he knows I'm a burglar. Great.
Yeah, he knows your occupation. He knows your weight, size, hair color. He just doesn't know your name.
Oh, sounds like a date.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look around, thief. This is your tomb.
So he is really trying to just be imposing rather than pulling off the, well, thief, I can smell you, feel your air, hear your breath. This is my favorite incarnation of Smaug, by the way. And I know it's technically pronounced Smaug, but I don't care. I still call him Smaug, because this game calls him Smaug. It's butchered my interpretation of the book forever. I love that you had to make your way all the way around
You
here.
shall not see the light of day.
You had to make your way all around here because he's not moving his tail now. And that's it. Hide, hide, hide. Good. Okay, now save. And now the big one.
Big one, wonderful.
The big one. With the ring on, you have to make your way all the way up there, which means you also can't use your stick to pole jump, and you gotta make it all the way to the big chandelier in the middle. Have fun.
In one go.
In one go.
In one go.
In one go.
I smell you, thief.
I think they make the ring last a little bit longer during this, just for that reason. Oh, dead. Roar! I see you, thief. Oh, you're dead. Never mind.
Hardly more than a mouthful once he's skin and bone.
Roast him on a stick.
I smell you, thief.
This music doesn't fit as well as the silence in the ring. I hope the music cuts out soon. So go a bit higher. gonna say you could go a bit higher and then just jump straight to that chain. Oh, the ring's running out. You'll do fine. You'll be fine. I believe right here is a great place to recharge the ring. Because you can see the big boiling pot thing is... Okay, now go ahead. Ah, perfect. Good. Excellent.
Help yourself again. There is plenty and to spare.
No, thank you, oh Smaug the Tremendous. I only wish to see if you were as great as all the tales say.
You have nice manners for a thief. You seem to know me. But I don't remember smelling you before.
I am the clue finder, the web cutter, the barrel rider, and the ring winner.
Ooh, lovely titles. But my teeth are swords. My scales are shields. And my breath, death.
You know, I've always understood that dragons were soft underneath.
Ha! What do you think of this?
Dazzling, perfect, flawless.
No blade can cut me, nor arrow pierce me.
Old fool, there's an empty patch on his chest, as bare as a snail out of its shell.
What was that?
Well, I really must not detain your magnificence any longer.
Leaving so soon, barrel rider? Going back to those miserable tub-trading lake men?
Oh!
Burglar! Thieving lake man!
Have fun! What? Oh god, no! Use the ring, hide behind stuff. Smaug will roast you if you're not behind something when he brings fire. Yep. See, a problem with this scene is that the music never loads properly, so the atmosphere is killed. But I love this section anyway.
Alright.
Run.
Is this a good hiding spot?
Yeah, sure. Take the ring off. Now, put the ring on. Run. You can usually make it 2 spots. Oh god. Now hide. Ring off. Recharge. And keep going. Okay, that looks impressive. I'll give that. Again, no music here? Seriously? They couldn't come up with a decent song for this part? Doesn't it feel like it's lacking something?
I'd like it to be lacking me. Is this okay?
Yeah, sure. Oh, good. We're on 4. What? Where? When? Why? What? And now the music kicks in!
Bilbo told them all about the hollow spot on the dragon's chest. The thrush listened, and then flew away toward Lake Town. Suddenly, the wind howled. They barely made it into the secret passage before the dragon smashed the mountainside. Bilbo and the dwarves were trapped in Smaug's lair.